Hi everyone! Today I want to share with you how I root eyelashes on an open-eyed silicone doll. If this was a vinyl doll, I would definitely remove the eyes before I rooted the lash line. But because this is a silicone doll and I don't feel comfortable removing the eyes on my own, I'm going to go ahead and just root the lashes going upwards the way that I am touching the lash line in the last clip. And that will definitely do the job as long as I root the needle all the way in and the hair will definitely not fall out. So to root the eyelashes on a silicone doll, you're going to need a small strand of hair, a 42G 3-barb needle, and you want to be careful with these because these are very sharp in comparison to a fork needle. And you're also going to need scissors and a toothbrush. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my small strand of hair. I'm gonna comb it and then I'm going to clip it so all ends are even. And then I am going to grab my 43 or 42G 3-barb needle, and the barbs are used to actually make sure that the hair goes in the silicone doll, so I don't struggle with a forked needle, because a forked needle, when I root the lash line, I have noticed it doesn't always push the hair in, and with the 3-barb needle, the hair always goes in. So that's why I prefer to use this kind of needle when rooting lashes on any baby, either silicone or vinyl. So as you're seeing here, I am pushing the needle as far as I can push it in, since I am not going to be sealing the lashes, because there's absolutely no way to seal the lashes because this is a silicone doll. I want to make sure that I push the hair as far as I can, and sometimes I tug at it a little bit, or I even just stroke it between my fingers to make sure it doesn't fall out. And if it doesn't, then you're good to go, and then just keep on rooting the whole lash line. Now I have a lot of hair going on here on the lash line, so I'm going to dip my finger into this small bowl of water, and I'm going to comb with my finger the lashes back, since they are very long. You can trim them if you want to, but I usually trim them a little bit later. So I just use water and I comb them backwards, and actually this is going to help the lashes naturally lift. So when you cut them, they're going to have that natural curl. So that is another trick, and that's why you want to go ahead and use the water. Also, if you noticed any of the lashes look a little bit thicker than the other lashes that you have rooted, you can go ahead and use a pair of tweezers like I just did and remove any of those extra hairs, just so that all of the lashes look even. And I noticed that this doll needed a little bit of more lashes on the inner corner of the eye, so I'm gonna go ahead and root some more until I am happy. The mom does want some wispy lashes. She doesn't want too many lashes, so I'm doing my best here to make them even and to make them look natural and of course realistic. Off camera, I started working on the other eye, but I decided to just do a little bit of recording on that eye so you guys can see how I rooted this eye, but it's exactly the same way as I did the previous eye. But I just wanted to share it with you, and I hope you guys enjoy this little clip. Now it's time to cut the lashes. So I'm going to use the hook part of the needle to pick up the hair, and then I'm going to go ahead and just trim it a little bit shorter. This is not going to be the actual length of the lashes. I just wanted to go ahead and cut the lashes a little bit more, just to get an idea in my head of what I want to do with the lashes, because you know, once you cut, they are not going to grow back. I mean, you can pull them out a little bit just because of how much of the hair you actually rooted in. So you can pull it out a little bit with the tweezers in case you cut a little bit too short, but you just want to make sure that you don't do that if you don't need to. So I'm going to go ahead and groom her lashes, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this part. And ta-da! The lashes are done. She is going to be a girl, so I left them just a little bit longer, just so she has that girly look. But I hope you guys liked this little video. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!